Hey guys, it's YayKay. Trying something new with my hair. Hope you like it. So the reason why I wanted to talk to you today is that sounds so weird. The lesson for today is no. So when I went driving today, I went to an appointment of mine, and it's like kind of one of those easy quick drives on like the interstate or whatever. And you just take a 20-minute run or whatever, and you're like do 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 do. But anyway, what I wanted to talk about is like when you take in like the moments of like, I don't know, I just like to see moments of humanity and the good. Like sometimes I feel like sometimes we don't see it enough. Like I know it's there all the time, but sometimes you miss it. You know, like you don't get to see it because you're either focused on driving or like you should be focused on driving. Let me just clarify that right now. But like you're just in your own world, or you're thinking about stuff you want to do or things you need to get done. You got your to-do list in your brain. And so sometimes you just kind of miss the moments, you know what I mean? And that's kind of partly why I wanted to do like this this kind of content, because it's just sometimes we forget to take the moments in. So the moment I took in today was when it comes to like semi-truck driving, like it is a job. It is a job. Like you only get paid for time you're on the road. Like if you're sitting in a toll booth or you're sitting to load and unload, most people aren't getting paid for that. So it's fascinating, the world of being a commercial or private, driver who drives semis all day. It's amazing work, and it deserves so much respect. So there was a moment where I was on the highway, and again, I was just on a normal interstate, and a UPS driver was kind of coming on to was merging into traffic from the on-ramp, right? And there was another semi in the first lane. Now, being the semi that he is, he knows that there's room in the middle for him because it's a 3-lane highway at this point. And he just does the thing where he'll move over so the other driver can have an easier time getting in the first lane, right? Given that's kind of like one of those things that should be autopilot for most of us, but especially like when it comes to these giant trucks, they don't have the pick up and go like most vehicles do. They can't just like haul on the gas and just be like, here we go. Like it just doesn't work that way, because you're hauling thousands of pounds, tens of thousands of pounds of things behind your butt. Can you imagine having your butt weigh that much? But anyway, I digress. But so it's just like, how can you like just moved over? That's all he did. It was the most simple thing that he had room, he moved over. And it was also the fact of like, after this transaction had occurred, the UPS driver flashed his lights, as a thank you to the other driver for being conscientious. I have a hair. Of his needs. Oh my God. Maybe it's not. Maybe there isn't one. Anyway, being conscientious of his needs, and also just the matter of like, you can come back to this side now, there's a big enough gap. So the other driver moved over right after, and it was just this, I just like seeing these moments of like, when someone gets the door and they say thank you, like it's just, it's so nice to see it, because sometimes it isn't done. Like sometimes we're just so focused. It's like it's like those horses that have those squares around their eyes. It's not that it's bad, because it's a really good tool for them, right? Because it keeps the distractions out so they don't freak out about things that they shouldn't see or freak out about, right? So they're really good tools. But I find as people, we do that so much that sometimes we miss each other. And it's, again, just being seen, I think, is a huge part of life. Being able to see people as people. I think that is such a big strength. It's a big thing of love, giving them love in a new way. Just giving them this, to be seen is showing a different kind of love, right? Love and respect. And I was just like, oh, it was just nice to see, because I love it when you get like, the lights and whatever. And I know I've had drivers do that for me, where I'll see a semi merging onto the highway and I'll move over and I'll see their lights, they'll flash their lights at me or whatever. And it's just like, oh, especially when it's like 2 a.m. and like they don't have the pick up and go, and I have plenty of it's just the consideration. Anyway, I just want to take the moment to be like, thank you for being kind today. That made me smile. Thank you so much for being kind. So wanted to acknowledge the people for being kind today. I'm going to also try to be kind today in a way that I can think of that is new and different. I will do the best, and I will see if I can come up with something clever to do. Creativity. Okay. So anyway, that's the share for today. So be kind, be thoughtful. Just kind of take a minute to look around and see how you can be nice to someone today. That's the lesson. Yay! Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Have a good day.